All right, let's get into a reading. So I'm going to do a quick love, past, present, future, and then I'm going to see what the challenge is, and then I'm going to see what the outcome is. So keep an open mind. This may or may not resonate. This could be for you if you're in a relationship, single, all the things. Okay, let's see what this person wants to say to you. What does this person want to say to you? Friendly reminder, guys, I have one-on-one sessions and personal readings at my website, as well as merch. I have a tarot course, a manifestation workshop, also have a second tarot channel. And I'm thinking about doing a giveaway once we hit 50,000. We're a little bit of ways away, but go ahead and mention it. I've written you so many messages, but I always erase them before I send them. I stay awake at night thinking about you and all the moments that we've shared. Okay. This could be someone who should have fought for you but didn't. That could be for some of you. So for some of you, this is a no contact. This could be someone you're dating that's wanting to tell you something, but they don't know how to tell you. Could be something that it could be a message of bad news. And that's what I was thinking, is they might have to tell you a message of truth or a message of bad news, where you're going to have to maybe forgive them. Could be something that's going to be annoying, triggering, something that's going to be like, are you joking right now? Please tell me you didn't. Okay, so let's see. Past energy for you and whatever this is. Burdens. Feeling burdened because someone could have been keeping an offer of love or some sort of emotional communication close to their chest that could have then burdened you. So there could be something that you know this person wants to say to you. Like, get it off your tongue already. Just tell me. And they haven't. We got a procrastinator over here, y'all. And it could be burdening you. Like, this is a lot for me to know that you want to say something, but you can't get it off your chest. Some of you could be having to ignore what your intuition's telling you. My intuition's telling me this, but I'm going to act like it's a lie because this is starting to burden me. This is stressing me out. This could even be like an argument that you're having in your relationship or your home, and you could finally look at your spouse or your partner and go, you know what? You figure it out. You figure it out because this is stressing me out, and I'm not going to let it stress me out no more. And they could be staying awake at night thinking a lot about this. There could be communication or something that they want to say to you, but they've just not said it yet. And again, it could be around something that they feel they should have done differently. If you're in separation, they feel they should have fought for you. Interesting. Give me a little bit more for past. Now, this could be this person. This person could have not offered you something because it burdened them to do it. If this is a no contact. Yeah. Now, I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. I've got a Queen and a King of Swords. I'm seeing them viewing you as emotional fulfillment and a soulmate or a twin flame. Them taking a leap or a risk, but something ending because your intuition is telling you something more, something different. There is a circumstance or a situation with this person where you followed your intuition. You don't know why you did it. You don't know what told you to do that, but your intuition told you this is the right thing to do. Don't ask questions, just do it. You could have done that in the past. You could have set a boundary. The card here has a dog in it, so that screams, I'm loyal. But with all the blue, her sword's up. She's giving Ice Queen vibes. She's giving, oh, don't mistake it. I got love. I'm loyal. I care. But you really be playing with my loyalty right now. So actually, I'm going to go cold real quick. I'm about to show you how cold I can go. Care who? Got feelings who? That's your energy. So you could have had to do that because something could have burdened you. Remember, I just said a moment ago, it's like you're going to get to a place where you're going to be like, you know what? You figure it out. I'm tired of trying to fix it. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. You do it. And a lot of stuff is moving. Okay, so I just did a reading about twin flames and my cords started moving by themselves. I'm doing a reading now about someone feeling burdened because they didn't want to indulge how they were feeling. Now, in this person's mind, they could have had everything planned out. Well, yeah, I mean, I see living with you and having a life with you. I ain't told you that. But that's what I see. So I just figured you'd go with the flow and we'll get there eventually. Like, that's kind of how this person thinks. And something about that just did not sit right with you. Something about that made you feel like, okay, I got to give truth. I got to give clarity. And my truth and clarity is saying, I cut you off. I don't need your love. But there could be a lot of movement happening that you don't know about. It could be movement happening by spirit, since so many of my things are moving and no one's here to move them. Ella's in her cage. She's not locked up. She can get out, but she's chilling in her cage. Dogs are asleep. Dogs. Somebody could have more than one dog. But yeah, there could be changes happening, shifts happening. Someone here could have not... Yeah, there could have been a lesson here around closing a cycle. So if you're in a relationship, you have the tendency to do that, to always be the one to try to fix things. It's like if you're the husband or the wife, your boyfriend or the girlfriend, whatever you are in the relationship, you are the overachiever. You were the person who was always like, honey, do you got your passport? Well, something happened where you were finally like, you know what? I'm going to let you leave your passport and I'm going to let you ruin our whole vacation because somebody needs to learn a lesson. I'm over this. I'm feeling cold. It's busted. I'm tired and I'm not doing this anymore. And there could have been a version of you that come out where at one point you might have not seen that you had kept yourself in a prison because you needed to make a final decision or learn a lesson and then make a decision for it. Again, oh, I see how to fix this. I'm going to not help you right now. I'm going to not help you. This is me learning my lesson over here. I'm closing this cycle. We're done. Now, this could be a no contact person. And again, it could have burdened them to tell you how they felt. But then you could have had to cut them off and become kind of like an ice king or queen. And that could have been you completing a cycle. Saying, no, I learned this lesson. I read this book. We're done. Thank you, though. Present energy. Nothing moving quickly. Nothing coming in. Everything's just kind of at a halt. There could be learning taking place in the current moment. Somebody could be reading a lot, doing like puzzles or things for your brain. Someone could be learning. Okay, so in the present moment, there's no action being taken. There's no offers being brought forth. There's learning. And I feel both of you could be doing this. There is a recognition around what you both find to be fair and just. Both of you could be waiting on that. There could also be, there's a lot of threes here. There could also be recognition around what you think equal give and take is. What does equal give and take look like for me? I want to collaborate, but at what point does it become breadcrumbing? That's what you're thinking, you're feeling. This person could be spying on you if they're able, and if you're in no contact, because they're indecisive. They're unsure right now, okay? They could be wanting to communicate with you, but they could also be unsure if you want to collaborate with them. Do you count me as a friend? Do you count me as a foe? What do you think of me as? Because here's the thing, if you've cut this person off, you might not have any harsh feelings, but it might just be an energy of, listen, if you can't give me the world, you can't give me nothing. That could be your energy. And this person's like, wait, do you want to collaborate? Do you want to talk to me? You said if I can't give you the world, I can't give you nothing. Are you willing to settle for a star? That could be some of your guys' energy if you're dealing with someone in no contact. Someone here is questioning the collaboration. Now, this person is wanting to have a conversation with you about some sense of fairness or justice. This could be a message of truth or a message of bad news. There could be something in your guys' relationship that needs to shift. And they could be scared to bring this to the table because they don't want you to think that they are bullying you, being mean. If your partner can't call you out or bring something to light, who can? But this person is a little worried that whenever they bring some sort of truth or clarity, or maybe even a message of bad news to the table, it might break out into some sort of chaos that they don't want to deal with. I want collaboration. I want give and take. I feel like this is going to be fair. For some of you, there could be a circumstance about to take place where someone's going to want a family member or something to like move in. There could be a circumstance about to evolve in someone's life where it's like, hey, we've got to take care of so-and-so's kid for a few weeks. They're sick. They need help. And this partner could have to come to you and say, hey, are you game for stepping in and helping family right now? Are you game for so-and-so living with us? They need help. They can't live on their own anymore. And this could be a message of truth or a message of bad news. And they're scared again. It could break out into chaos. You could be unsure if you want to get yourself into it. Now, if you're in no contact, that's just someone who wants to approach you, but they're unsure if it's the right choice, if other people are involved. Are you waiting for them to come back? Are you planning for the future? What does your justice look like? Is this going to be me getting my karma? Are you going to let me in? There's so many questions, and that could be something that they stay awake at night thinking about. Not only the moments you guys shared together, but the moments that might not ever be shared again. Because this person views you as one of a kind. For some of you, this person could have chose money over you. Some sort of status. It could have been an energy of, this is what I need from you in this relationship. And they could have said, I know you need that. But right now, I need to be able to get this promotion. So I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, honey. That's not going to happen right now. And again, you could have felt really burdened. You could have felt like you were the only one carrying this relationship. For some of you, this is someone you were just entertaining and you felt like you were the only reason it was staying together. And in the past, you got to a point where you were like, okay, you know what? I don't even want this anymore. Just let it drop. What am I going to miss? My arms being tired? Me begging? What am I missing? And now that you're in the current moment, they could be wanting to reach out to you. They're not wanting to make a reckless choice. They've not even really made the final decision to do it. They could be spying or trying to gain some sort of information on whether or not you would be open to talking to them. They could have even tried to text you multiple times but never press send. There's always I'll do it in the future. I'll do it in 3 hours. I'll do it in 3 days. I'll do it near their birthday. I'll do it near a holiday. Could be something like that going on as well. What's going to be the future energy? Could be some sort of disagreement taking place. Okay, someone's going to be doing self-reflection and then there could be a internal conflict that comes out. Now, in the future, there could be self-reflection around the fact that there could be conflict. So let's say that you are going to allow a sick family member to move into your home. There could be chaos that ensues. There could be family members fighting. Everyone's exhausted. Everyone is depleted. Everyone's doing the best they can. And you're in the middle of grief because you know what's about to happen. There could be chaos that is going to ensue because of the current situation. And it's like someone knows that. There could also be, if this is a no contact, this person in the future could be doing self-reflection around the fact that they fight a change or transformation because they're not ready. And they could be doing a lot of questions around why. Why do I feel the need to fight, to sabotage, to bring competition, to do all of these things when it's something that I want? Feeling a lot of passion for you. If you're in no contact, the passion has gotten stronger. So what is this? In the future, they could also be recognizing that if they do, again, let's say it is a family member moving in or us helping take care of so-and-so's child, there is a possibility of conflict coming out. Someone might not like this person's choice. If this is a no contact and they want to get back with you, someone might not agree with that. Someone might have something to say. There might be conflict, chaos, disagreements, jealousy, competition, things that are going to come out where you guys are going to have to be a united front. Yeah, feeling conflicted about a cycle, a different cycle. So you've got someone on your hands who in the current moment is waiting to communicate with you. They're thinking a lot, but they're waiting. Even in the future, they're still going to be waiting because they're conflicted. They're very, very conflicted when it comes to a cycle being completed. It's like a doorway. Once they walk in that door, they feel that they can't turn around and walk back out. I need to make sure I want to go in there. So they're waiting. I am seeing them possibly being really sad and disappointed in the future. It's like this person feels that there is something in their life that they need to achieve or some sort of recognition within their self that they need to have before they can be successful with you. That's how this person thinks. Now again, if this is helping, this person has a lot of desire to step up and help the family. But there might be recognition in the far future that something isn't as fair or isn't just. Like, this isn't fair. Everyone said that they were going to help with Auntie Elaine, but now that Auntie Elaine's here in the house, nobody wants to help. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. And here in the near future, someone could really do self-reflection before making a choice on whether or not this person's ready for the choice. And there's still doubt. There's still worry. I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if this is the right choice. But then there's also recognition that if I don't do this, I'm going to be really sad and disappointed. I'm supposed to be there for family. I'm supposed to go after the one that I love. And if you're in no contact, this person is really sad and disappointed. Sad and disappointed around the fact that they feel so defeated. Okay. Let's see what the current blockage is. What's the current challenge in this relationship? What's the current challenge? Someone getting out of fear. Someone not sabotaging. Seven of Swords can be an energy of being sneaky, sneaking in, but then getting scared and sneaking out. The only time children are sneaky is when they're scared of getting in trouble. This person could be scared of looking like a fool. Yeah, the challenge is someone getting past a place of self-sabotaging so balance and healing can happen. So that's the challenge. There's love here. There's a soulmate or twin flame connection. But someone's got to quit lying to themselves. Someone's got to be honest. Someone's got to quit sabotaging and worrying about them not being the winner. It's like this person is so consumed with being the idiot in the relationship. Well, I never want to get cheated on again because I'm going to look like an idiot. Okay, well, as an adult, most of us have been cheated on at least one time, maybe more. It sucks, but it's just the reality of life. But if this person's going to walk around and constantly be like, but I don't want to look like the idiot. I don't want to be the dumb one. I don't want to be made fun of because look at this fool. They're hooked on so-and-so. This person isn't being honest with themselves around the fact that they are scared of being maybe made fun of, being the person who has it bad for the other one and the other person maybe not feeling as heavy about them. They never want to feel that way. They don't want to put themselves in a situation like that. So the challenge is something here being balanced and healed and clarity given around the fact that someone feels not enough, left out, which is the reason why they keep waiting. They keep planning for the future, but guess what? The future never comes. Future outcome. What's going to happen here? Five of Swords. Wanting to win at all costs, but still not coming in. See, this person's in a place of, I want wish fulfillment. I want to be the winner, but I never want to be hurt. I never want to be felt. This person, if they had the choice, would surround themselves with yes people. This is someone who doesn't want to feel pain. This is someone who doesn't want to feel hurt. None of us do. But if you are that rigid in your approach to life, I would say that when pain or hurt comes, it's going to take you down more. You have to get to a place where you're willing to say, you know what? I've been through things I didn't know that I was going to survive. And because of those circumstances, I'm the person I am today, and I'm very proud. I want to go through something like that again. I know that I'm a different person now, which means I would approach that differently, which means I would get a different outcome. But this person doesn't think like that. This person is at a place of, I don't want to lose. I don't want to be hurt. So if that means me leaving you on red so I don't get hurt, I'm going to do that. If that means you indulging your emotions and me not, I'm going to do that because I don't want to get hurt. I want to win at all costs. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be vulnerable. I want to sneak away when it benefits me because I'm getting too close and now I'm scared. That's this person's energy. And the challenge is going to be this person being honest with you. You being able to see them through the eyes that they see themselves, because they don't trust anyone to see that. Now, the future energy is maybe this person indulging and staying in this place of, but I want to do the right thing. Now, say that this is someone that you're with. This person, the challenge could be that this person's not seeing that this is not going to be easy. If this is taking care of a family member or changing something in your guys' life, people could be making promises they're not going to fulfill. There could be circumstances that are about to take place where you both are going to be like, wait a second, why did that happen? Balance is happening, but it might not seem that way. So if you do decide to take care of a family member and all the family members are going to help, but then as soon as everything starts progressing, everyone's disappeared, don't be surprised, because I see that energy. I'm also seeing that this person could be so set in wanting this to be their reality. No, I made a promise. I keep promises. I don't break promises. This person is so set in that mindset, though, that they might not be honest with themselves, that they're going to almost break themselves. But I want to be the winner. I said what I was going to do, and that's what I meant. Okay, but at what cost? At what cost are you going to do what you said? Because you're sacrificing yourself. And this person might not even be able to be emotionally open about that. Now, if this is an ex, this is someone who is emotionally possibly manipulative. So be careful with that. This would be someone who could say one thing but do another. This could be someone who, again, knows that they're not ready for something. They could have an epiphany out of thin air. Now, for some of you, this person could find out that you have detached yourself emotionally from them and you've chose yourself. That's going to be for some of you because this relationship has burdened you. Future energy, though, if this person, again, I feel that this person is going to recognize that the reason that they don't offer their love to anyone, or the reason that they're not emotionally vulnerable, is because they don't want to be hurt. And I even think that this person's going to recognize in the future, and I think this is going to be a hard truth for them to see, is that they have maybe went to multiple people and took advantage of their heart and their love and their care to make them feel good about themselves when they didn't. And I'm seeing that could be a hard truth, a truth that could crumble what they thought their reality is. Because here's the thing, what you view yourself as might not be reality. I know a lot of people who are like, well, I'm a good person. But when push comes to shove, they're not really good people. They're selfish. The only person they care about is their self. You could be sitting on the side of the street, starving, and they would look at you and be like, and walk away. But then they're going to go to church on Sunday and talk about how they're a good person. No. This person's going to have a cold, hard truth. I don't know if you and this person is going to get back together. I am seeing that there's a possibility in the far, far future, but I'm also seeing that there's an energy of maybe them just thinking of you, them recognizing that they're not ready for a cycle to be completed. And the challenge is them not being honest with themselves. They could even be really conflicted about their self. They might not be confident. They might come across as very confident, independent, and abundant, but they might not be. And they could be very stuck on what success and victory looks like. But that could be a wounded aspect of them that's wanting love. It's like this person, they deserve love, and that is valid, that is true. But they have a distorted perspective when it comes to what they're giving and what they should get in return. This person doesn't like giving emotions, doesn't like being vulnerable. This person could even have a hard time handling their emotions. And it's only going to get worse in the future. So for a lot of you, if you're in no contact and they haven't come towards you, you're lucky. Count it as a blessing, because this person is emotionally all over the place right now. If you are in contact with this person and you're dating someone, there's going to be a shift coming in your guys' life. And it's like this person feels that this is the right thing to do. But I'm seeing that it might be a learning opportunity. I'm seeing that it might make them very emotional. I'm seeing that you maybe know better. But I'm also seeing that you're at a place where you're like, listen, this isn't mine to carry. If you feel that your auntie or your mama needs to move in here and you take care of them, have at it. But I'm not becoming Nurse Tiana, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's kind of your energy. And I'm seeing that this person could get so set in, but no, I want to do this. This is what I'm supposed to do, that it can make them very emotional. And then you might have to step in and go, are you good? Are you seeing how this is not good for your mental health? I know that you want to do what's right, but this isn't good for them. This isn't good for you. This isn't good for anyone here. We've got to figure something else out. I'm seeing that in the future energy, okay? So whatever this is, it's going to work out. But I feel that you're going to have to kind of detach emotionally and just kind of let it ride. If you're in no contact, though, I feel the reason it's going to stay no contact is because this person knows you want a completed cycle. And that's the thing they're terrified of. Like, I am terrified to have a completed cycle. Thank you for asking, though. That's this person's energy. Give me one more for what they're feeling. A lot of people could feel that they know this person, but no one could know this person. I'm learning some valuable lessons before we're able to reconnect. See? I'm wanting to tell you how I feel, but I'm having a hard time finding the words. I think they're even having a hard time being honest with themselves. Yeah, around a new beginning, stability. I asked, what are they missing? Consistency, loyalty, the ability to plant flowers and then water them. This is someone who can start a project and they'll flake on it before they finish it. This is someone who is flaky. And it has everything to do with fear. It has everything to do with self-sabotage. It has everything to do with them. If this is the kind of person, you know how like when you build a business, there might be months that you go without making a lot of money. As the owner, you might not get paid. You might have to eat bread sandwiches with just mayonnaise on them. I don't know. But you know that that's a sacrifice you're going to have to make. Okay? This person's the complete opposite. They're the kind of person who's like, how can I make $100,000 in the first month as a small business? And if I can't, this business is trash. It's done. That's this person's mindset. And I think that that's that lack mentality. They feel like they don't have enough. They feel like they're not enough. There's so much lack that it is going to rub off on you. So you do need to be aware of that, okay? Now, again, I feel that if you're with this person, there's going to be a change coming in your life. And the challenge is going to be that this change lacks stability. So again, if this is you helping a family member or helping take care of so-and-so's child, this is only going to be a momentary shift. This isn't going to be forever. There's going to be something that's going to happen where you guys are going to realize you're getting the crappy end of the stick and that this just isn't working for you anymore. Your partner's going to have a harder time folding. Your partner's going to have a harder time saying, okay, you're right, this isn't what's best for us. Yeah. They're going to want to be like, no, I promise this is what we're doing. Okay, well, honey, we're going to end up giving away our retirement funds to fix it. I don't care. And you're like, listen, you're being very rigid right now. That's the energy I'm getting. I am seeing that they're going to recognize, maybe it's going to be a random night. Oh my God, you're right. I'm being so rigid. I cannot believe that was my perspective. That's going to be this person's energy. So be aware of that, okay? And that's because they're learning a valuable lesson, something that they need to learn. And it has to do around, you know, we learn when we're lying to ourselves and when we're being honest. There are times where we've told ourselves, no, this relationship has stability. This job has stability. And then when you take your rose-colored glasses off, you go, the only thing that has stability is my Delulu state. And then you take yourself out of it. You could have a spouse or a partner that's in that energy, and they got to be honest with themselves. Delulu is not the Salulu, okay? And once they're honest with themselves, it's going to kind of hit them out of nowhere, and it's going to make them very emotional, that maybe they've been selfish. They've been a little reckless. They've been at a place of, but I want to be right. I want to win this. Okay, well, what are you winning? Stress? Crying nights? Taking care of a family member, but you're not taking care of them the way they need to take care of. You're losing your mind over here. Like, we've got to really think it through. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.